I disagree.
Why is Sam here?
It's just how it's drawn in like fucking biology books. It's blue.
All right, and Sam is in here. You're getting circumcised soon?
Well, I was listening to the caller, and I thought I'd share a story.
Cool. Oh, you just decided that. Look at the confidence in this kid.
I know. He just comes in here all cocksure.
Doesn't ask like,
He's
hey, I might have a
cocksure.
story that's good for the show. He comes right in, puts the headphones on, and goes, all right, turn my fucking mic on.
Well, it relates.
Okay. You have a circumcision story?
Yes.
Okay.
I was 19 years old when I was circumcised.
No. No.
Dude,
You guys didn't know
started
that,
your
huh?
internship at 20, I think.
Yeah.
That's a good story to hear.
Yes, I was 19.
No.
All right.
Yeah, I swear to God.
What happened?
Can we see it?
Yeah,
Danny, you can't
Scarred?
see it. No, it's perfectly fine and nice looking.
Why would you do that?
What happened? Take us through this, Sam.
Well, I wasn't circumcised, obviously, when I was
Right.
born. My dad wasn't.
Why? Because, old
It's just-
school.
yeah, I mean,
Handlebar mustache.
well, they were raised, in the South. I don't think anybody was.
Did he eat the cheese that built up under
Eat?
it? Well, I mean, if you're not circumcised, I hear it could get a little cheesy.
Is
down
that
there.
one of the world's greatest
No.
treats?
Yeah, did he spread that on a nice cracker?
Yeah, a little.
He eat with his buttermilk?
Oh, that's just
Certainly not.
So wait, would you have to peel it back and clean it a lot?
Well, that's the thing. I had this.
Do you get a big one?
Well, that's not to be talked about. It's fine. It's not small. It's not.
But being like part black, you would think you would have.
Hey, what are you packing? You have a 7?
I mean, I don't know if I'm quite there. It's average. It's fine.
All right.
But
He's got a little one.
Yeah. No. Sam is skinny, and his chick is way too hot to tolerate a little bit. Because all he does is talk about wrestling. What else does she like with him? His cock. What do you think? She enjoys the fucking Hulk Hogan chats?
Did she have to go with you when you got your Bobby the Brain Heenan picture?
yeah, she took the picture.
Oh, so
She goes to the
right.
conventions with me.
Jimmy's right. You got a big piece.
Yeah.
Why
Was
else would
she-
she tolerate you?
Was she going out with you when you got circumcised?
No. No.
Who were you going out with? Were you going out with
Yeah,
a girl?
oh, yeah.
Oh, and this is the reason you got circumcised.
No, because it was because basically, for whatever reason, the hole in the foreskin, the urethra there, it wasn't big enough to stretch over.
So you couldn't get the head of your penis
Right.
out of your foreskin?
Correct.
You basically bought a turtleneck that was too tight to put on.
That's correct.
Just his frizzy head sticking through and he's pulling.
I mean,
So how much of your cock would come through the skin?
0.
So when you got a boner,
What?
It's the foreskin stretched.
so but the head never
Over.
came out.
Never.
So and the most pleasurable part is the head.
Something I learned later.
What do you mean? You never?
my
No, I mean, everything was fully functional.
Yeah, of course.
I had no problem doing anything. But
Ew.
it didn't, the head was never fully, there was,
Did you try to push it through every so often?
well, once it became like, something that was pointed out, like, is this not happening?
Who pointed it out?
Well, I think the doctor did.
Oh, I thought you
shit.
went to your mom and went,
Think
Mom,
of this.
Help me out.
No, 'cause I
my
didn't-
wee needs fixing.
I didn't know, but the doctor, probably when I was younger than that, had said something. And then my dad questioned me about it in an embarrassing discussion.
Oh my God, I bet.
3 o'clock in the morning, he came in. Sam, you awake?
All right, let's see how this thing works.
And then, and so we went to the urologist to get, a word on it, like, is this dangerous? Is it whatever? The urologist said, no, it's fine.
But hold on, how do you clean under the foreskin? 'Cause that's how
you can't get your dick
That,
out.
that's a penile. It could be a penile cancer thing too. I think you have to clean properly.
Right, you have to point it up and actually get the water to go in the hole.
couldn't do that?
Oh my God! What
No,
a
like, instead of
hassle.
peeling back,
Soap
you
up
have
your
to
hand and get
actually
a good jerk.
So how did you get? You couldn't actually just rub under the skin around the
no,
head of
you
your
couldn't
dick.
get in at all.
So your fucking dick probably stunk.
I mean, it smelled fine to me.
Oh.
I bet did you ever notice this when a girl's like, "Oh, let me suck your dick"?
No, that situation never occurred.
Sam Snafu wants to know if your dad used his dick cheese for mustache wax.
No, he uses regular mustache wax.
Well, I want to make sure.
Can we have a picture of that, Danny? I want to see what that.
What,
I've
Sam's
never-
dick?
No. I've never heard of that.
It is I can't remember the medical term for it.
Yeah.
But it is. But it is when the foreskin doesn't stretch over the head or whatever. Like it doesn't. You can't peel it back. And
Tight foreskin. I knew you were going to go for that. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, there you
God.
go.
Wait, where is it?
Sam, what there you go.
That's you?
No, that's a little...
That's not a picture
penile.
of me.
But that's what you had?
Yeah.
How do you explain that to people out there? It's like
It's like the
It's
foreskin.
like a fucking mealworm.
it's like it's like an eyeball that's almost completely shut, right?
It looks like the end of a balloon with a penis inside.
Yes, that's correct. Except you can't stretch the end of the balloon at all.
No, that thing is stretched
so
to the
you,
limit.
So you can even pop it out if you wanted.
No. That's the whole thing. It did not.
That is so bizarre.
Wow, that must have made sex real pleasurable, huh?
Well, it was fine. I thought I didn't know the difference.
Uh-huh.
So what happened?
You just know what you know.
You know what you know. Yeah. I mean, it was a little not so misshapen as that one, but
It looks like a sea cucumber.
Ugh.
If you want to Google image of sea cucumber,
short little
I think
off-centered pudgy one.
I think I got that right.
Oh,
You
God.
had a sea cucumber dick.
Okay, so you fucking...
Look, there's the sea cucumber.
Yeah.
That's one for my diving friends out there.
Wow.
Sam has a sea cucumber
I mean, it's
dick.
a flesh-colored sea cucumber.
Dr. Steve is saying it's called phimosis. Is that
Yeah,
right?
that's it. Yep.
Well, how about that
Goddamn
drunk get
Dr.
on the
Steve.
line and fucking talk to us about it?
She's probably intoxicated.
Yeah, he probably is.
Bundling a surgery.
Just fumbling something right
Yeah,
now.
he's dropping a scalpel into an open wound.
Yeah.
So what happened? The urologist said what?
Urologist said, it happens. It's not typical, but it happens. And as long as it's not causing you pain, it's not an emergency. It doesn't. You don't.
Fuck you. It's not that it's causing me pain. It's not causing me the pleasure I can get when I'm fucking...
Did he say that?
No, he didn't. He didn't say that. He said, if you want to change it for aesthetics or for whatever reason, it's a simple procedure, and you come in and you do it, and you're out.
Okay, and what made you say yes?
Well, because it wasn't.
Did you see the picture?
No, but I mean, yeah, but if that's your thing...
kidding me?
Yeah, that's true. You've seen porn, so you do it.
Yeah,
both
I've
dicks.
seen porn. I was like, going forward, I don't want to have an explanation.
Yeah.
Every time I said, if I just do this, I didn't tell a lot of people I was doing it, so I wouldn't have to explain anything.
Is that why you kiss guys?
That has
Yeah.
nothing to do with anything.
What is this like? You go in. Is it a local anesthesia? Is it?
Well, they
do
knock
knock
you out.
They knock you the fuck out.
Yeah.
And
Propofol?
I don't know what. No, it was actually because I don't ever do any drugs. I never had and never. This is it.
faggot.
And exactly.
Yeah.
And so
2 Anacin and he fell asleep.
they put in the IV and said, "This is just a cocktail. This is just a sort of
Cocktail.
That's what they call it.
That's what your dick looks like.
They said this is just the starter. It's like an appetizer, and then we'll give you the real anesthetic. But I didn't make it past that. I was out.
Yeah.
And so then you wake up, and it's just very bandaged up.
How long of a procedure did they tell you? Probably quick.
Yeah, it's not long. I mean, I was up 2 or 3 hours later. I was awake
And now, how did you piss and things?
well, right after.
Yeah.
I mean, they leave the very tip exposed so you can piss.
So you have bandages? But
Yeah,
just the
bandage
tip,
and gauze.
Just the tip.
And
Like the
stitches.
Invisible Man.
Oh, God, that guy's a mess.
And I mean, it kills. It hurts. Like,
Sure.
you can't.
Well, it's your dick.
It's like I did it. I was in college. I was a freshman in college, so I came home for spring break, and I scheduled it to do it on the first day.
So it's funny. What'd you do? We were all in Fort Lauderdale. How about you? I had my tick,
Had your what, Jim?
I wanted to say cock tip, so I said tick.
Had your TikTok.
Heads.
Oh, Jimmy.
So how long did it take before it didn't hurt?
Well, the stitches and bandages, you wait for them to come up on their own, like they wash
Where are
away.
the stitches? Where do they stitch?
Literally, like
Right around? The
yeah,
whole thing?
right around. I mean, you can kind of see where it's done. It's right. It's just under the head. It's just stitched. Like they fold back the skin and just stitch it.
Do they stitch babies too? I guess so.
Yeah, they must.
Oh, okay.
I
I had no idea.
They have to. I mean, how else would it stay?
I guess they do. I
I'm
didn't.
not studying my son's... No, I don't
Take a look
You
at it.
should look at it. I mean, just so you know.
Fucking, I got peed on, but...
But they'd be like-
I didn't know. There's no stitches down there.
There would only be like 1 or 2 baby stitches. You might not have seen it.
I don't think so.
Maybe baby skin melts. I don't know.
Maybe they
I don't know.
So what? They put stitches.
We'll have to ask
they put-
Dr. Steve.
yeah.
In your case, they had to put stitches.
Yeah, and then covered up with gauze and everything. And then you just, I mean, for a few days, you're just lying down the whole time. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. A few days, you're just laying down.
So now you have to. When did you first take the gauze off to see the wound?
Well, I think it's like 2 days. It's like 2 or 3 days you peel off the gauze. And they said there's like a padding there that you have to take off too.
Uh-oh.
And I thought that I had to, like, there was like a little piece of padding there. And it looked like kind of like a hard, like, gelatin almost. And so I start kind of trying to take it off. And I was like, it's stuck. And then I realized it was my swollen skin.
Oh, shit.
It was me.
It looks blistery, right?
Right, it
That's what
gets
I'm looking at.
very
Yeah.
swollen.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, they cut around, like, let's say, what, an inch below the head or whatever? Or how low they go below the head?
Even a little less than an inch, yeah, like half an inch below the head.
But did they have to? Skin is supposed to peel back, so usually that's where they have to cut. But because yours was fused to the top, did they have to cut the tip of your dick too? Or no?
Just, I mean,
I don't know if it was fused. It just...
No, it just wasn't big enough.
Yeah, it was kind of like what you guys were saying with the turtleneck
cut around
shirt.
where it's
It was 10
connected.
pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
Dawn checking in on my text.
Yeah.
Who, of course, had a baby, a couple of years ago, almost. No stitches with baby surgery.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think so. So how does that work? I'm confused.
It just fucking heals up, I guess.
Let's go to Kevin in Michigan. He's a urologist that says I could give some info on Sam's cock.
Okay.
Now that's not how to talk.
You don't
there.
sound very efficient.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
That medical jargon.
Yeah,
he's
Kevin.
using.
So what's up, guys?
Hi.
Well,
You tell us,
So,
sir.
I've been listening to your conversation. The medical term is a phimosis. I think you already said that, but I was on hold. And the last question I heard you guys ask was, well, when it was stuck to the head of the penis, you have to cut the head of the penis. The answer is no, you don't.
Because it's not stuck to the head, right?
right, it's not stuck to the head. It's just the hole is too small to fit
Right.
over the
Can't
head.
they just open the hole more?
Well, it depends. Sometimes I've seen the skin actually grow into the head of the penis.
Jesus.
That wasn't me.
Like a fucking, like a stop sign growing into a tree.
yeah, when
And
the
like-
tree eats the stop sign.
Right. Oh, my God.
Because it's like the foreskin is not attached to the head. It's just it doesn't peel over it. So when you piss, the foreskin actually balloons before the piss comes out.
You have a little water balloon of piss,
Your
Yeah.
dick must have stunk.
and then it just falls out like
Your
bleh.
dick must have smelled like pee.
Yeah.
I mean, I
must have a
washed
mess.
it. I never.
Did you
can't
wash it
wash
good?
it? You
I had
can't
any
get in
complaints.
there?
It was never brought up to me.
How would you wash it though, like in a sink? You have to be on your back in the shower.
Yeah, I don't know. It was never.
Did it look like that?
No, that's a good sized hole.
You can't wash it. I mean, it needs when someone has what we call a trapped penis.
It was trapped.
Trapped penis.
Sam had a trap.
That's hilarious.
Scared.
So what happened? So you have a trapped penis, yes?
You need surgery.
Well, so Sam got cut. Your dick was all swollen, right? What did you have to put on your dick? I'm sure you had to put on some kind of antiseptic, right?
I think they kept some kind of ointment on it and
Unguent.
and baths, to make sure you had to soak it like every day or something. So you were taking baths, and I was wearing sweatpants for a week, and walking with my legs separated so nothing was touching it.
How long was it weird the first time you saw your cockhead?
Yeah, and I
You're
mean
like,
even
hi, how do you do?
That's kind of what Travis is asking. He just says, you know how you get all excited when you get a new phone or a T-shirt? I wonder what it's like to get a new penis.
Yeah.
Did you try to suck it?
What? No, why would I?
I don't know.
Because it's all better.
I mean, it's
It's a rainy
gradual because at first it's like a fresh out of surgery penis.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't even make out what it is. But then once it starts,
Probably blew up to about 4 times the size of normal.
right.
Wow.
And then once it starts kind of taking its own shape, you go, oh yeah.
What about boner, Sam?
Well,
while it's healing, did you?
no,
pop
while
a
I was
few?
never.
How do you not pop a boner though?
I was-
just
I
living
w-
your life.
I was worried about that too, but because you're just laying down and it hurts,
Right.
your body just doesn't do it.
Sometimes we'll give a medication to someone to make it not get right.
Not get erect.
Yeah.
There's that.
What are those pictures of some of our listeners?
Sometimes.
But then, like, you would poke the head.
Oh, you would.
Why?
Just to touch it because it's never been exposed before.
Now,
Whoa!
all right, let's fast forward. You heal up.
Yes.
Your first sexual encounter with your new dick. What did you think about it?
I mean, it was like so much better.
He made
so much
really
easier.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, what have I been missing out on? This should have been done.
How long did it last?
Yeah, probably the tip of the head
Not
when
long.
he shot his load.
It's almost like
Quick draw McGraw.
it's almost like if the foreskin can't stretch over, like you can't peel it back. It's like having a condom.
You're wearing
on all the time.
a condom made out of fucking
condom.
skin.
Fucking, it's Travolta and the boy in the plastic bubble. Wow.
You must have been a rock star in bed before this.
Well, I guess. I mean,
Well, Cheryl wants to know that, actually.
Except for
Cheryl.
your reeking penis.
Cheryl.
Yeah, it smells like
Hey,
fucking
how are you?
anal sex and piss.
Cheryl.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Cheryl, you had the same surgery?
Yes.
I did not, but I had a question I wanted to know if he was able to last a lot longer in bed because his sensation was decreased.
well, yeah. I mean, my experience was very small at that point, being that I was 19. I hadn't been with very many people.
People, not girls, by the way.
Girls.
Notice that
Wow.
slip
Come on.
up.
I know.
Notice that slip up right
I'm
there.
trying to treat this like a
God,
medical discussion.
People.
I meant women. I've never been with any men.
He can only dock with pencils.
That's true.
That's hilarious.
His little fucking foreskin hole. You make me sick.
No.
It's not there anymore. I got
Fucking up
rid
with
of
a
it.
Tic Tac faggot. Take your fucking tiny hole and hit the bricks. Fucking rotten ballooning dick.
Yeah.
What?
That's the type of thing we're dealing with.
This is what.
It was that small?
I was small. It was small.
But there's no...
See, this is even worse. I mean, you got the regular phimosis. I'm reading up on it. This is something else. It's even worse, called pinhole phimosis.
You had pinhole.
I mean, maybe it was it might have been slightly bigger than
The
that.
skin is
Exaggerating.
all the way over the head.
Yeah.
And the only hole is just enough for the pee hole.
Exactly.
so
That's what it was.
even.
Oh, my God.
So no wonder it blew up like a balloon.
Right.
Then did you have any control of where it was going?
Yeah. I mean, it's not control.
You look like a half-finished
When you
sculpture.
fucking shot a load, that had to go all inside the fucking foreskin.
But after you're done, you gotta squeeze
space food?
Yeah,
Space food?
It's like a thing of Go-Gurt. Like you gotta squeeze.
You got a Go-Gurt dick?
Yeah.
That probably looked like a pastry chef when he was done.
Yeah. Oh, you can write your name and jizz on a cake.
But even like when you're pissing, instead of just shaking it, you have to pinch it a few times and then shake and then
Pinch the helmet. Pinch the helmet.
So Cheryl wants to know, before and after, before the surgery, how long you last?
Well, I mean, I don't.
About.
How long?
It was definitely.
You must have cut the time in half.
Yeah, probably for sure. I mean, it's the difference between wearing a
So you
condom and
went
not
from
wearing a
2
condom.
minutes to 1 minute?
Which I mean, I don't think you know how
Well,
long.
if you're going to talk vague.
I don't know.
Cheryl wants to know, right, Cheryl?
Right, absolutely.
But also, I was having my first experiences at the time, so those would have been quicker as well.
Yeah. Coming is a very mental thing, too.
Yes.
It's not just,
It's not so. Cheryl doesn't really know what she's talking about.
Depending
let's be
on
honest.
what you're doing, who you're with, things like that, your mood, you
Right.
could fucking come with a condom on quicker than you can bareback.
Precisely.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all relative, really.
That's a hell of a story,
Of course.
Sam. We've known you for a while. You've never...
That
shared
is, wow, a little bit of honesty coming out.
Yeah.
No wonder you like wearing hoodies all the time. Because your cock had one.
Yes.
No?
Because I'm scared. I want to remain hidden.
Yeah, you want to...
And your father still has one of these?
I mean, I don't know. You'd have to talk to him about it.
Does he have a small hole on his?
No, he's doing just fine.
How do you know?
He told me when I was younger.
Why did they wait? I mean, you were 19 when this was done,
Yeah,
obviously.
what the
so,
fuck?
You figured it out at 12, 13?
Well, not only that, but I mean, they were changing diapers for how long and never noticed that there was a problem there?
Well, no, you can't tell when you're young because you got a
Yeah,
small
but I'm
pee
saying
hole.
if you got pinhole,
little pinhole.
I mean,
Well,
I would think that's
I've met Sam's mom, and she didn't want to think that her son wasn't
would have a
perfect.
penis.
Wasn't
Yeah, she's trying to get it off altogether.
Sam's mom thinks Sam is perfect.
Well, she's right.
And so if she's looking at your fucked up dick, she didn't want to acknowledge that you might not be perfect.
No, because it was brought up with the doctor. Even when I was old enough to go to the doctor myself, he said it's not a necessity. Do it if you want to.
And Sam, I also know your mom saves everything you've ever done.
Yes,
including she has a Tupperware full of your hair.
Uh-oh. The first time I grew my hair.
The skin?
No. Foreskin.
Did she make a little pendant out of it?
The foreskin.
Is she wearing your foreskin?
No, the foreskin.
A little heart-shaped pendant
was in a little cameo.
She has saved everything.
She made a little fucking iPhone earbud. Sammy's foreskin.
Little Sammy's.
She can always hear her baby.
No. What's the craziest thing your mom has saved?
Well, I mean,
childhood? I know the hair is pretty. That's up there.
Because that's when I first grew my hair long, and then I cut it short.
And she had to save the hair.
And she put all the hair in a Tupperware and put it in like a drawer.
Why?
I don't know.
She still has it, right?
She's obsessed.
I don't know. Yeah.
What else?
That's why she coddled you with food. Whatever little Sammy wants, Sammy gets.
Did she save your, like, I don't know, your clothes from when you were
dumps
and all that?
She saved every shit he ever took. And she actually has a list of what caused it, the weight in grams. It's a little room called no one goes in here.
She adjusted the plumbing so Sam's fucking duties would fall in a bucket under the floor.
Yeah, Sam had to go duty in a little room.
And while Sam was sleeping, she went down and collected the duties. Where is she keeping the duties?
There's no duties.
There's a duty freezer in the basement.
Is there a duty freezer in the basement?
I don't even have a basement. So there's that whole theory shot.
Oh.
So, all right. So what she say? What is the weirdest thing she said?
Well, like we have garbage bags in our house that are full of dittos, and it's all of my work from 3rd grade.
Is it what?
It's in a giant bag.
Why not just put it in a box?
It's
She's a hoarder.
Just in a giant garbage
Your mom's
bag.
a hoarder.
She's a Sam hoarder.
Yeah,
A Sam hoarder.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this isn't really saved, but just to give you part of her personality, I told the story on the Saturday night show too that when, like in 5th grade,
Don't plug your show on.
I didn't even notice I didn't say the name of the show, so it wasn't really a plug.
Sam and Dave.
Thank you, Opie.
Jesus,
When
it helps us. It's our fucking channel. Promote the fucking show.
Special delivery, 9 p.m. Saturday.
There you go.
On like when the school would have a barbecue for student council or whatever. It was like 5th grade, and they made burgers and hot dogs. And my mom was very active in the community and very active in the school, so she would come and be the chaperone. And
Were you able to see the end of the hot dogs, or did they have to be No?
The hot dogs you could see the end of.
Sorry.
But I didn't eat hot dogs or burgers. And on more than one occasion, I can remember my mom grabbing her purse and pulling out a raw chicken breast in a plastic bag to put on the grill.
So she got involved in this thing due to her son obsession.
Yeah.
And she would actually just bring special things to cook for him.
Right.
You're very overrated in your own house.
Yes.
Yeah, you're. Are you as much a mama's boy as she is doting on you?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
bet you are.
No, because I try. I mean, I don't see her every day.
You're like Norman Bates.
No,
Fucking sick, man.
Really is.
Oh man. Foreskin sitting in a chair, rotting foreskin with a wig on
it. Mark B. in Connecticut wants to know if she still has breast milk in the back of the freezer.
I don't think there's any.
Did she save her breast milk?
I don't think there's any breast milk left.
No.
And the foreskin was disposed of.
Sure.
Medically.
Of course.
It was not.
It did not leave the hospital.
It's framed.
It's somewhere. I know it.
Tom Ladd is suggesting it might be a pinky ring right now.
No, it's
that's
not
true.
No.
Real tight pinky ring.
Yeah, it would be a snug fit.
Fucking awful.
That is a crazy
She would actually
story.
show up with chicken in her purse.
Yes.
I hope she said that in therapy. And I couldn't let him out of my sight. I had to go to every event, and I carried raw meat in my purse.
Yes.
Sometimes lifesavers would get stuck to it.
Yeah, raw meat she had in her purse.
Correct. Chicken.
E. coli.
It was in a plastic bag.
Doesn't matter.
A
Those
Ziploc.
leak. I was. So they leak on her lipstick. She puts that on, gets E. coli. It's all
I
your
hope she's
fault.
okay.
I was privy to be invited to Sam's last birthday party.
Oh my God!
And they should be called birthday parties.
Was it just like a fucking 5-year-old
I
party?
felt like I was at a 5-year-old birthday
It was a
party.
celebration for a birthday.
Why don't you explain to Anthony where we all had to eat chicken fingers because that's his favorite meal?
Of course, who's gonna pick the food at their birthday?
But everyone was looking at at me like, I know this is weird, but this is what we
No,
do
that was
every
your
year for
imagination.
Sam.
Pin the tail on a donkey and everybody has to pull foreskins over there.
So they can't
Yeah.
see, get it?
Yeah, your liverwurst penis.
What was served for your birthday party?
Well, chicken fingers.
Yep.
I
And your
did-
dad, who's like old school, like I could tell his dad is a meat eater. He wants a good solid
steak or-
fucking steak.
He likes
and a nice
burger.
baked potato. What did he have to eat?
He likes the sesame chicken too. Sesame chicken fingers.
I like sesame chicken.
Sesame chicken fingers.
Fingers is the key word.
Yeah. Well, so it's a
Not
homemade.
sesame chicken.
It's a homemade breading. She makes breadcrumbs and all this stuff put together.
Yeah.
She makes you chicken fingers?
Yeah, from scratch.
Yes.
I didn't think anyone
you.
did this. I
Yes.
thought you just bought them.
No, yeah, she makes the breading for it. Like she takes old bread and makes breadcrumbs.
She is so just enamored with you in a very unhealthy, motherly way.
I'll bet you when you're not at home, I'll bet you she walks around with her iPod on just singing Sam, 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 to whatever song is on.
But why couldn't we eat other things?
Disturbing.
She just thinks about you all the time.
Why couldn't we eat other things? Why did we all have to eat chicken fingers?
There was a chocolate cake with vanilla frosting.
Do you like that?
I do.
What
It's
else
my
was
favorite.
served with the chicken fingers? I forgot.
Started.
There was no adult food on the table.
There was a vegetable plate, but it was like the small carrots and stuff.
It was icky and gross.
No, I ate baby carrots and cherry tomatoes.
don't want this. Did you hear what he just said? He does eat vegetables, but they're baby carrots and cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, just something you pop in your mouth.
He doesn't like eating like a normal-sized tomato or a normal-sized carrot.
Sam's a big carrot.
Sam's mom likes him to be baby boy Sam, so that's one reason he was continually given all baby boy foods, because this way she doesn't feel older if baby boy Sam is not
Right,
getting
baby
older.
boy Sam. She
wants
wants to fuck
to-
with his little wee-wee.
Yeah, she wants to make Sam his little baby boy food
Yeah.
and always be Sam's mommy.
We had to drink out of sippy cups, which was really
That's awkward.
strange.
There
for
was
all
no.
of us.
Opie's exaggerating now.
That's awkward.
Oh, okay.
Little birthday cups,
Little-
balloons on them.
There were
One of those
glasses.
little popper mowers for a present.
That's incorrect.
And then we all had to sit around and watch Sam open the gifts like he was 5 years old.
Did you have party hats?
There were no party hats. It was
But
an
they were
adult-
wrestling toys.
Well, I'm a collector. A collector.
Oh, you collect piss under your foreskin.
You filthy dick.
Used to.
Hey, alley dick. Like his dick smells like a foot.
And then every
webbing.
every time a gift was open and the wrapping paper fell to the floor, Sam's mom ran and grabbed it and
Oh, really?
ran into another room. I don't know what that's
She
about.
sounds like a nice woman, but
I think
she's
she
a
was.
loon.
I think she was collecting the wrapping paper.
She's a kook. His mom's a kook.
Is it true she collects the wrapping paper?
No, she would
Not
have, I'm
anymore?
sure, thrown it out. But she's a lovely woman, and I'm sure she appreciates all three of her children equally.
No.
You don't think so?
No,
you don't
I
either.
saw it for myself.
Okay.
Are you the youngest?
I'm the middle.
Wow, that's very rare.
I think your siblings are pretty much fed up with you, Sam.
You think so?
Oh yeah, they are.
You know what it is?
So like another year, we got to eat fucking chicken fingers.
She's nicer to him than the white ones. That's the problem. She has a weird guilt with Sam because she knows somebody
Yes.
snuck in.
Is that it?
Do your siblings have any other weird, like, food things?
Yeah.
My sister decided she was lactose intolerant at an older age, which is obviously nonsense.
I don't think you'd decide that.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
Who's Bobby?
huh?
Who's Bobby?
What do you mean, who's Bobby?
I got this.
The champ?
It says for the other kids' birthdays, Bobby still makes Sam a special cake. This is anonymous.
I'm
Okay.
I wasn't supposed to read that far.
That's the mom, I guess. B-O-B-B-I, and I'm going to guess that
Who's Bobby?
B-O-B-B-I-E
Okay,
is
and-
Roberta Roberts.
that must be the father texting.
Wait, who's Bobby?
My mom.
So for the other kids' birthdays, that means your brother and your sister.
I don't get a special cake.
That's what this person says. Bobby
Boom, I
still
make
makes.
him a cake. Boom, I ice it. Bam, I put it on. Yeah, you know what, my kid? His dick, his snake doesn't come through the hole. Boom, he wakes up, he's got his paper, his penis is filled with urine.
People very close to you are throwing you under the bus. So wait a minute. So your brother has a birthday.
Yeah.
Bobby, your mom,
Yeah.
now bakes the nice cake for your brother, right?
Yeah.
But bakes a special cake for you because you're not
No.
going to eat your brother's cake.
That's inaccurate.
That's what this person is saying.
2 cakes on a birthday just so you could eat cake.
Inaccurate. It doesn't.
Cupcakes is coming in. Cupcakes.
Okay. This is what I'm about to say.
Cupcakes.
It's inaccurate to make that statement about a birthday. It doesn't happen on birthdays, but for an occasion like a Thanksgiving or a Christmas where a pie is more traditional,
Yes.
Some of us prefer not to eat a pie.
You want cake.
One person in
Instead
the
of
house.
pie.
Everyone
So-
else is eating pie, and you have to have a cupcake.
There'll be pies made, and then there'll be a batch of chocolate cupcakes with vanilla frosting.
For you.
I don't mind a
I
batch of cupcakes.
No,
Yes.
but it's for him.
How about this?
Like he can't even like have a piece of pie with the grown-up.
But I don't make a big deal about things. I'll just say I prefer not to have pie. Thank you anyway.
This is what should have happened. I'm going to be Sam's mom, and I want Sam to be Sam.
Okay.
Sam, let's just say it's the holiday. I want you to say, I'd like cupcakes because I prefer them.
I'd like some cupcakes, some chocolate with vanilla frosting. That's what I prefer.
Have pie like everyone else, cunt.
Oh.
Yes.
that never like.
Why wouldn't she? Have you ever been reprimanded by your mom?
Yeah, I've been reprimanded by
In
my
which
mom.
way? What would you
No
say was the
fucking way.
strictest thing she's ever done to you in your whole life that you remember as being like, wow, mom was pissed and she did this to me? Like either a beating or what?
She was not the disciplinarian of the household for sure.
Of course she was.
But for times when I would have a smart mouth or something, when I'd be talking back,
She'd put her vagina in it.
okay, no, that's disgusting.
Wow.
That's awful.
Wow.
She's probably listening.
Wow.
She probably heard you say that, and she will be offended.
I want to apologize to Bobby.
apologize
Please
to Bobby.
do. Yeah,
Please
Bobby.
do.
I'm sorry for
Please do. That's very
Anthony's inappropriateness.
Yeah.
It's uncalled for.
That is terrible. I do apologize.
Okay.
So your dad disciplined you. He would put you over his handlebar mustache knee.
No, there's no mustache. My mom would at times open hand smack me in the mouth.
Wow. That's kind of,
It would just put it like that, and then,
that's really kind of violent.
Right.
Like
That was probably traumatic for her
A
to have
facial
to go
smack.
there.
or during road trips, she would always, when we were arguing with each other in the back seat, smack the thigh of whoever was nearest as hard as she could, because she's in the front seat. So she'd turn around,
She'd reach back
And
give
just
the old
smack you.
smack.
Right, then she'd fucking watch that little pinworm wiggle in your shorts.
This person continues to throw you under the bus, Sam.
Great.
He hates pie.
That's true.
He's a freak.
Okay.
And
That's a
Bobby
judgment call.
does his laundry.
That's true. But this is not like she's always
How old
Right now I'm 26 years old.
And
I'll
your
be
mom's doing your
27.
laundry?
This is what's happening here. In college,
But you don't live at home, by the way.
I do
if
not
you
live
lived
at
at home, I would see where, okay, mom's doing laundry. What the fuck? I'll do your laundry.
in college, I did my own laundry. I was away from home. Then I moved to an apartment that had a washing machine in it. I did my own laundry there. We moved to this new apartment where the only laundry machine you have to pay for.
Yeah.
And we end up going to my parents' house maybe once every week or two for dinner. And my mom says, why don't you bring your laundry over here? You don't have to pay for the machines.
And you then say, no, Mom, it's okay. I'm a responsible adult.
Right.
I can
No.
do the
Right.
laundry. Or,
You really got to
you know.
let me go.
Yeah.
And live my life.
See, that's what the person messaging you would like me to say if I think I know who's messaging you. And there have been arguments to that effect. But
Oh.
I think I have to cut your umbilical cord.
Cut the umbilical cord.
I'll bet
I
you
didn't even get to work with that thing still attached.
I'll bet you while she's folding his clothes, she's just singing, I'm folding Sammy's shirts, I'm folding Sammy's
Probably just a
underpants.
musical in that house.
my mom says she does not mind. In fact, somewhat enjoys doing laundry. So it's a non-issue for her, and I'd rather budget the money to a better cause.
Your skid-marked underwear.
There's
your
no-
mom is
Did she do
saying-
Jess's stuff too? Or
No,
did
no.
She, of course not.
Oh,
make the whore do it herself.
No. But that's not.
I'm not washing her dirty underpants.
Why doesn't she do your girlfriend's
She's
laundry?
offered, but Jess has been like,
Now it doesn't make sense.
Jess has said, I appreciate the offer, but
now it's off. Now it doesn't make sense.
I would prefer to do the laundry myself.
So
how
Jess
does
do yours?
Jess do it?
So at that point, shouldn't you say, I also prefer to do my own laundry?
No, because Jess pays for the machines downstairs. I don't want to pay for machines.
Why doesn't Jess just do yours?
Yeah.
Because, we'd still have to do multiple loads. It's
So
just a
what?
matter of paying for the machines. I don't want to pay for
Not
them.
that much.
Yeah.
Pay for the machine.
Once a week,
Come
stop.
on.
How much more would it be
Yeah,
for
how
you to
much
do
more?
your laundry with Jess's laundry?
Once a week.
It could be upwards of...
$7?
Maybe over 2 weeks. $7.
Are you a cheapskate or just, that's not
No, they
cheapskate.
don't pay him, man.
That's not being that cheap.
You
That's not a
depend
good
on
enough
your
excuse.
mommy.
They don't pay him.
No,
You
because
have a grave dependence on your mommy.
You want to be a little boy.
no, because if she said I'm not going to do your laundry anymore, I'd be like, that's fine. I wouldn't hold a grudge. I would just do it myself and pay the
Yeah, but
money.
she's enabling.
Yeah.
She is enabling.
It's not.
I got another message here.
Oh, good. I was just hoping you would.
She's not, and not is in capital letters, my servant.
Right. That would see. That kind of gave away who your anonymous texter would be. Jess feels more comfortable doing her own laundry, as if to say, "Look, I appreciate you offering to do my laundry, Sam's mom, but I don't want to. You're not my like. I feel uncomfortable having you do things for me.
She
You're not my
believes,
servant."
But by saying that, she's in essence saying that she is your servant.
She thinks that I'm taking advantage.
Yeah.
She does think I'm taking a bit
But
of
it gives
advantage.
mommy something, too, because she loves her
Mom
little
wants
Sam.
to do it,
You
too.
know what? I would fucking take advantage of that.
Yeah?
You don't have to do your own laundry. You get it done for free. I'm perfectly capable of doing my own laundry and have done it in the past.
If you have a girlfriend, I would agree with that, but you have a chick who's doing it.
Yeah.
She's already going down with her
Right.
her clothes. So it's not like you got to drive. It's in the building, right?
It's in the building.
See, that, all right, this is... So instead, you load your fucking laundry up in your vehicle,
Waste gas.
drive to your mommy's.
No, not waste gas.
Not
because,
Jess's, right.
Because I will go when I was going anyway. So if we're going over for
Which is
dinner,
pretty much every day.
I'll bring some laundry. Not every day. I said
When does she do the laundry? While you're there?
no. So then I'll come pick it up next time I'm over.
Oh, my God. Is there ever an instance
That means you're
where...
over your mom's a lot, because who could go that long without new clothes?
Right.
Or
I
clean
go.
clothes?
No, I could go a week.
Sam, does this ever happen? Like, you got your laundry, but mistakenly, like, one pair of panties might get in there
No.
of Jess's, and then your mom you hear her scream,
No, I'm
and she holds them up, looking at them angrily.
If maybe she sewed his foreskin closed, so he would never
There was nothing.
Did the doctor ever check that out?
Again.
That maybe it was normal and she delicately stitched it shut so you couldn't have sex?
This conversation has taken a turn for the worse. There was nothing medically
accurate
wrong with the foreskin. It was just something aesthetically that I chose to do.
No, we saw pictures.
That's
We saw pictures.
That's
There was definitely something wrong with your penis.
It's a maggot. You had a maggot cock.
Okay, see, you had a sea cucumber, man.
I understand that.
Like, you couldn't pull it down
I couldn't
down
pull it.
over your head, so that's definitely
Grundle
a
dick.
problem.
But the doctor that I spoke to said it was okay for the time being. There may have been an issue in the future. I don't know. I don't know.
You were 19.
Exactly.
How much more time being?
Exactly. So maybe it would have been fine. But
For
I
19
chose.
years, you were blowing up your cock like a piss balloon.
Yeah.
But there was nothing wrong with it.
No, there is something wrong.
Exactly.
With that.
Something wrong
That's
with
not
No,
normal.
yes,
I
come on.
appreciate all your
Your
judgments.
dick looked like Belushi in a food fight.
I appreciate all your judgments, but I'll take the word of the urologist.
Try to guess what I am now. Sam's dick. Get it?
I get it.
Yeah.
Wow,
Animal House.
Circumcision at 19 years old.
Yeah, and then after a week...
And
after,
mommy issues. This
Well,
is
there's
an
no
amazing
mommy
break.
issues.
What?
No, there are huge mommy issues. Yeah.
You think so?
Either
Nah.
I don't know how big the mommy issue is with you, but there's a huge son issue with mom.
Yeah.
big both
Thank you for saying that, because I actually saw the relationship. Sam would do what any guy in this room would do, take advantage of that. You're taking advantage of your mom's kindness. Why not? Who the fuck wants to do their own laundry? But your mom loves this kid more than the other two kids.
We could have dinner over at the house multiple times per week.
Easily.
Never do.
Does she smell your underwear and then suggest vitamins?
No.
That you can use?
She doesn't do
I'm
that.
not smelling enough vitamin B12.
Does she ask to see your stool?
No, she's never asked to
Oh
see
my
my
God,
stool.
she looks at your stools?
I just said no.
The stool sample.
You have to listen to the
No.
response, not just the question.
I heard what Danny said.
I know, but then I
weird.
responded by saying
How does she do that? She
incorrect.
just pokes around?
What does she do?
She runs in and she checks
That's fabrication.
for color and odor.
Yeah, I think your duties are collecting somewhere.
No, my fecal matter is
I think
disposed
she-
of in my
I think she
apartment.
put some kind of trap in where they don't actually, flush all the way
I
to
think
where
so.
they go.
She pulls a lever and like a train, it switches tracks and goes to a special place.
Like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a log flume.
I bet she doesn't want Sam to dress older too. Like if it's an event, he puts his suit on. She probably says, "Oh, don't be such a fuddy-duddy." Makes him take his suit off.
Do you still wear onesies in front of your mom?
No, that's a ridiculous premise.
Does she buy you Oshkosh B'gosh?
No, she buys me proper clothing when she buys me clothing, but for the most part, I buy my own clothing.
She still doesn't burp you,
Big
right?
boy.
No, of course not. That's silly.
All right.
I'm 26 years old.
All right, just
Exactly.
trying to figure this whole thing out.
Ridiculous.
He wears little kids' underwear, garage holes.
Are you mad when guests come over when she cooks your dinner because you can't use a bob?
No, I don't use a baba.
You have a little
That's
milk.
something a small baby would use. I drink milk out of a glass.
Yeah, but you still drink milk.
I prefer milk.
Do you
with dinner.
pick it
I
up
have
with
milk
two
every
hands?
once in a while. But
You pick the glass up with two hands and you can barely.
No,
handle
I
it?
just drink with one hand.
Mommy helps you.
A glass of
Does
milk
she
every
feed
night.
you with a spoon and then scrape the food off of your bottom lip and give it back to you?
Every night I feed myself.
You like cold milk?
Cold?
You like it cold, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have a giant milk with dinner, and
I
you
mean,
have,
a regular size.
okay.
Yeah.
So do you like chocolate milk?
Yeah, I mean, I like. Who doesn't like chocolate?
Of course he does. He's black.
Strawberry?
I prefer chocolate.
Oh, yeah, right. He is
soda.
black. Yeah, he fucking loves Funyuns.
I do like onions.
Great
You should do.
soda.
what does your bib look like? Does it
I-
have like I
yeah.
love mommy?
You
on
mean
it?
from the time I was a child? What did it
No,
look like?
the one that you
No.
might be wearing when you go to dinner.
Right. I don't wear a bib when I eat these days.
Does your dad?
puts on you.
You know, we're leaving your dad alone.
Thank you for that.
Does your dad roll his eyes like, what the fuck is this all about?
No, my
Because he
dad.
loves you too. I see it. I see the love in this fucking family. It drives me nuts because I didn't have the same type of upbringing as Sam.
I picture
But
your
does your
dad-
dad go enough already? Ever?
I picture him just holding his hands over each ear really tight in a big chair when any of this is happening between you and your mom and just going, no, 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 no. Like really just angry at the situation.
He's not angry. I mean, a lot of the situations you've described have been exaggerated.
Yeah?
Yeah. So he's not angry at these situations because he sees that it's just normal interactions.
It's not normal. I think he's just disgusted. He's probably saddened by his wife's dependency on her son.
Yeah.
And disgusted with his son's predator-like advantage taking.
Tonight is a dinner at the parents' house, so I will find out.
And she doesn't swap out the milk for breast milk or anything. does she?
Well, I've told you. You brought up breast milk twice now, and I've told you that there is no more breast milk to be
You
had.
know what breast milk tastes like?
Yes, I tasted breast milk ice cream.
Hey, so did I.
Hey.
That was nice.
Wow.
All right.
But yeah, like a
That
week.
was so rude. That's joke before. It was so rude.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think it was
apologize to
called for.
Bobby, yeah.
Thank
Bobby's
you
a
for saying
very
that.
nice lady.
She seems very nice.
She doesn't have any major issues either.
No, she's the wife in Natural Born Killers.
Okay.
With Rodney's wife.
Rodney's wife.
Wow, sort of.
No, not sort of. My father is not
there.
abusive.
I'm not saying your father's abusive, but the
Rodney
mom.
Dangerfield.
I think your mom wants to mother me a little bit.
Why do you think that?
I don't
We
know,
only
I
been
got-
over the house one time.
I got the feeling that she kind of had a thing for me. I mean, not in that,
Uh-oh.
more of
What?
a, like a mother-son way.
Really?
Yeah, I
Well,
thought-
I mean, you're the same age.
No. Sam's parents had their kids old too, like me.
Well, I mean,
Is she
older.
Is she a nurturing woman?
She's very nurturing.
She likes to nurture people and
Yes, and
help out.
and she takes very good care of Jess.
She's happy
know.
all the time.
She's a very happy lady,
all the time.
and she takes very good care of my brother and sister as well.
Yeah?
Oh yes.
But they've had it.
Putting
With the
fucking
attention you
floor
get.
I
cleaner
don't
in their
know.
soup when they're sick.
Exactly when they try to do a puppet show.
Stupid puppet show.
I'm a little puppet show. And the mother brings the cleaner in and dumps it in. That puppet show stunk. She deserves to be poisoned.
Oh, didn't she?
She had a life of failed puppet shows coming up. Kid 6 cents would have amounted to nothing.
I knew this was coming in. Lydia.
Oh, great.
Oh, well.
Good. I'm glad.
Lydia.
Good morning, boys. Congratulations, Opie. I cannot believe that the three of you have become the judge of what's a normal mother.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lydia.
I've
You're right.
already said that. It's a very different mother thing than what I'm used to. And sure, there's probably a little jealousy.
Sounds to me like everybody in this room.
I remember once I was late for curfew by 5 minutes, and my mom said, "Bake your own fucking birthday cake."
Okay, that's wow.
Harsh.
Wow. I remember one time I dropped the cement on my mother's finger, and she went, "You fuck!"
Yeah, that's right. I love that one.
You fuck.
Because just the thought of your sweet mom, who loves her Jimmy, saying something like that is hysterical.
No.
You know what? Jimmy's mom, very sweet, too.
She must have been
all right.
And I witnessed Jimmy's mom bringing fucking birthday gifts. No, Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
Well, 4 months too late?
Yeah.
3 months too
To the
late?
Borgata.
3 months too late to the Borgata.
Borgata?
Yeah, brought the birthday gifts all wrapped.
Right.
I mean, the Christmas gifts. So, there's a sweetness with Jimmy's mom, too. And with Ann's mom, for that matter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my mom was great
And
when I
my
was
mom
growing up. I didn't have issues.
My mom's sweet in her own.
She's got her good qualities.
You had no issues growing up, Anthony. It was all your dad, not your mom at all.
Oh, you
right?
think so?
How the fuck
You
do
think
you
so?
know?
Yeah, what did we sit down and fucking hash this out?
Right.
Shut it. Go get implants to fucking get your self-esteem up, you drunk.
I'm just saying you shouldn't hate on Sam.
Thank you very much, Lydia.
I'm not hating on Sam. I'm just saying
Exactly.
that his mother's a little too doting on a boy of his age.
For the show, would you breastfeed off Lydia's big boobies?
No, actually, I don't think I would.
And stop using lingo like you're fucking one of Snoop Dogg's posse. Don't hate on him. I don't want my therapist talking like fucking Snoop. Don't hate on me, bitch. Boo.
Okay, guys, punching me out.
Yeah.
You didn't even add
Punch
anything.
yourself.
She thinks that I'm completely normal.
You think
No.
Sam is normal with the mom?
I think that it's pretty typical, yeah.
Thank you very much, Lydia. I think you're right.
Not at 26, 27.
Lydia is a medical professional.
I am indeed.
Yes, Lydia knows. She's gone to school for this. She knows.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to pee in your mouth.
Why?
Lydia's.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to pee in my mouth? Is that what you said?
Why not? Piss all over those big tits.
Yeah. Hey, piss tits, how are you?
That'd be great. You know, I'm not even into like fucking water sports like that, but just have Lydia laying down with her giant ample fucking implants and then just a real long, like you just drank water all day, you held it in.
We got to lean against the wall to brace yourself.
You're just exhausted from standing there pissing so long, and just have you soaked in piss.
That sounds really sexy, Anthony.
Doesn't it?
I think
Oh, yeah.
I'd aim for your nipples so it would kind of spread the stream out and splash in your face. How
I'll
great
come
would
over
that
the
be?
compound. We could do it live.
Wouldn't that be good? Then I'll choke you.
Boy, it sounds to me like somebody got some issues.
Okay. Just trying to stick up for Sam a little. Sorry.
Thank you.
All right, Lydia.
Stick up for Sam.
I think Sam's
See you later.
sticking up for
There
her.
goes
'cause
Lydia.
He's got a mother that does everything for him.
That's incorrect. That's inaccurate.
Can we take a break now?
Sam's a girly boy.
No, not true.
He's just taking advantage of his own mom.
Yeah, but
That's not true either. We all have a very healthy relationship.
no, you don't. He still eats the baby food. He's,
I don't eat
Sam's
baby food.
a girly boy.
The baby food.
You know, what is your favorite baby food? I hear they're pretty good.
I don't eat baby foods.
You do.
Does she blend up your food?
No, why would she blend up?
Does she cut your chicken into small pieces so you don't choke?
I cut my own food and feed myself.
But she initially cuts it up into finger strips.
Well, I
and
mean, I prefer
breads
it.
them.
I prefer a chicken finger.
Why wouldn't she just do it
Homemade.
with a whole chicken, right? Get this, like a chicken breast,
Like
right?
a cutlet?
Or a cutlet, and then just bread it with the breading stuff instead of making little bite-sized fingers, so that little Sammy can use a fork and a knife. Or would you hurt yourself?
No, I wouldn't. I've used forks and knives before.
Yeah?
But, I mean, I like a chicken finger. Everybody likes chicken fingers.
No.
No?
No.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't go out of my way
but-
to order it, though, if it's around.
How about mac and cheese?
No, I don't eat pastas.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What, you don't eat any... That isn't like a pasta. That's mac and cheese.
No, it's a
It's not like
I don't eat
marinara
no.
sauce.
Just because he was babied. If his mother had said, "You're eating this, shut up," he would have eaten it.
You really
yeah,
don't eat
yeah.
mac and cheese?
No.
No. And he's saying it like, no. I'm not gay. Listen to him.
It's the greatest comfort food of all time.
I don't eat
Ask your dad.
any pasta, noodles, anything like that.
Noodles, no egg noodles?
No, nothing.
What about like soup with noodles in it?
No, because I don't eat soup either.
You don't eat soup at
I don't
all?
eat soup or noodles.
What the fuck? How do you not eat soup?
I don't like soup.
Don't you like a good clam chowder?
No, that looks disgusting.
I'm not a fan of soups. Pasta,
soup.
though. What the fuck?
All he wants
Put
is
a nice
things
red
shaped,
sauce?
he wants
I don't
things
like-
shaped like his awful dick. Chicken fingers and fish sticks.
I don't like the texture of pasta.
Yeah, you got a texture problem.
And you don't eat steak.
No. Yeah, the only really
Pasta?
Burger.
You know how great
no meat
pasta
really,
is?
except chicken.
And then no vegetables except little pieces of fucking baby
Well, I mean,
carrots.
I'll have some
Baby
lettuce here
carrots.
and there and stuff.
Doesn't that look delicious?
It doesn't look that at all
There's nothing
delicious.
better than a chicken soup with a big wide egg noodle in it and some carrots,
Yeah.
nice chickeny broth.
No, because I like vegetables raw, so there's nothing in there that's appetizing.
How about, do you like, fuck, I forgot what I was going to, not chicken, you don't eat fish sticks.
Mashed potatoes.
No, well, I mean, no, not really. I've tried them,
God,
but
mashed
no.
Your menu is very limited.
I eat raw potatoes.
Wait, actually raw?
Yeah.
That's what your dad eats too, right?
Yeah,
Is that part of his
Put a lot of
greatest treats of
salt
all
on it.
time?
Yeah, those are good. You just peel them, wash them, put some salt on it, and slice it up.
Fuck that.
It's crunchy. It's good.
Yeah, raw potato wouldn't
Raw
be bad.
potato's good.
You ever have a
If you're
baked potato?
starving.
Bagel bites are good.
Do you eat pizza?
Bagel bites are pretty good.
Pizza?
Pizza I love.
Yay.
You really are a child.
I mean, no. I'm a well-developed
Do you think
26-year-old
you'll
man.
ever grow into big boy food?
No.
Like to be able to go when you go out with Jess,
Yeah.
your lovely, lovely girl Jess, and you go to a nice restaurant. Do you ever take her out to a nice restaurant?
Well, there was an issue. We went to a nice restaurant with Jess and my family for my sister's birthday, and I guess she was turning 30, and so it was like a really nice restaurant, and they don't even have a menu. It's a 5-course meal.
Oh, wow.
And they bring you the courses.
Oh boy.
But I was
Something
like,
tells me one of those courses wasn't chicken fingers.
right. I told my parents before we went, I was like, it's not a big deal, but I'm not gonna eat a whole lot here.
Sam's also got, like, as a middle child, there's an attention thing with that, too, that probably started very young.
Yep.
A way of getting extra attention and special treatment.
I mean-
Because at the time he was the youngest one, he didn't feel like the middle.
Yeah.
There's something else with that. It's not just textures.
It's probably also why I do this for a living. Attention.
Nah, yeah, I
Don't
understand
drag
that.
us into your circle of fucking motherly need.
Exactly. Don't that make it look like we're all in the same boat, guys? We're not.
We all have our own problems.
Yeah.
This one's yours.
No Bones wants to know if you eat pussy.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
that's
well-
something you do. Yeah.
Lick ass?
No, I mean I would.
Oh,
It hasn't
God.
gotten there.
But what sound does it make when you eat the pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually. It doesn't make a sound.
I forgot though.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is
I'm
that?
sure we have it.
We do, but I was just wondering
Yeah,
if
what's
you
that?
remember.
I mean, I don't know if I can duplicate.
Go ahead.
Give it a try. Go ahead.
I think the sound. Yeah, I don't know what
Does your
sound.
tongue really come out like that when you eat pussy?
I can't. I would have to.
just have
have
to
one
have
in
a pussy
front
in
of
front
me.
You just
Yeah.
lap at the lips?
No, I'm not. I know what I'm doing.
You do?
I know what
I've
I'm
seen
doing.
Sam at a movie with a bucket of popcorn, eating popcorn like a turtle, like where he just kind of opens his mouth and just kind of like pecks at the popcorn with his
How
tongue.
do you do it?
Well, you just go because the butter is on it. You don't want to get your fingers all greasy, so you just put the popcorn. And then
Are you
popcorn
kidding me?
sticks to your tongue.
So you don't use your
You're a
hand.
fucking fly!
Exactly, that's the type of.
You just kind of stick your tongue out and let the popcorn get stuck to your tongue and then.
Just for that top bit while it's still warm and still very buttery because you don't want to get your fingers greasy. Because you're not going to do it like halfway into the bucket. That's
You're a
ridiculous.
weirdo.
He's
You're a weirdo.
He's a little boy.
Do you order off kids' menus
No,
at some of these restaurants?
I bet you do
Why not?
sometimes.
They have all the food you would want.
I don't like to make a fuss.
Yeah,
You just won't eat?
He's not demanding
Yeah,
about it. He'll
no.
just sit
I
there and
just-
not eat.
Yeah, I just won't, or I'll say, can you make this plain? If not, whatever.
Jesus.
I'm good with bread.
All right, let's take a break. This is amazing.
I'm stunned.
Yeah.
30.
Learned something new though. That's nice.
8:30.
Yeah, if you want to get an adult circumcision, go for it.
Oh yeah, that's what this started with.
okay.
It'll take a couple weeks to heal fully before it stops hurting, but it'll be worth
Did
it.
mommy kiss it all better?
No, that's one of those ugly comments.
You know, sorry.
That's an ugly comment.
Bobby again.
Did she rub that that lubey stuff on it to help it heal?
I mean,
'Cause that's what I'm doing with my kids, so I would imagine.
I was fully able to do it myself. I think
It's like a Vaseline type of thing.
you now owe her an apology too. I think.
Yeah.
Bobby, I'm really sorry. 'Cause I really like you a lot.
Thank you.
Baby got a boo-boo.
Okay, that's.
I
Then
really
it's been
like
it's been
Bobby.
2 years. It's not healing anymore.
You don't have to rub in the bacitracin by hand really quickly.
Well, you apologized and you went back to the. Now it's like she's giving me a hand job.
Well, you're thinking of this shit, Bob. That's not where he was going.
I mean, I don't think any. I think a lot of what happened here this morning shouldn't have.
Danny has a picture of your cock on
That's
his screen.
not. That's a salami with a wrapper around it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got
Yeah.
confused.
Tip is tied shut.
You think she'd apply it very fast?
Yes, very rapidly.
That's ridiculous. She wouldn't apply it at all.
Why? You got to get
No.
the medicine on it.
I put the medicine on myself.
And the
without
only
a
reason you go
problem.
really quickly because you're
Yeah.
gonna try to push your hands away.
You want to get it in. You got to get it in deep into the wound, so she would really crank on it.
You don't have to get it. I mean, it's fine. And I took care of it myself
Oh, good.
without doing it rapidly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, I hope so.
I have a feeling we're gonna all have to fucking send Bobby flowers today.
An apology note and flowers.
He's gonna get a lot of flowers today from us.
I hope so. She deserves it after this. That she's
Bobby's
gone through.
terrific.
And none of this came from me. This is all
Of
from
course not. No,
all right, listen, from you guys.
We got a break. Slash is coming in at 9:30. We'll do a little more radio before Slash.